The Gateway Arch looming over downtown St. Louis. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Miami Marlins and the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for what promises to be a good one. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's focus first on the two starters that get the ball here this afternoon.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins as they'll line themselves up like this here this afternoon. They'll have to match up against one of the very best around these past few seasons, the hard-throwing right-hander Adam Wainwright. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Donovan Solano will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker, strike one.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
First pitch, 115.
And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in now, the shortstop, Raphael, for call. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees, our first pitch temperature. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Wainwright will take charge himself out there, and there's two down.
And you know, you're going to see this a lot with a guy who has a great fastball like he does. This one's on the inner half of the plate, and it's so easy for that bat to just sort of drag through the zone. It's hard to catch up with that thing. And you see right here, he's going to make contact right below the label. This is just going to turn into an easy, soft liner.
Christian Yelich will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Just a good job of going with the pitch there. You see it's on the outside part of the plate, and with the bases empty, that third baseman's a good 15 to 20 feet off the line. So this is not much more than a routine ground ball, but he's got no shot at getting to it.
Garrett Jones will stride in now. His solo home run accounted for their only score in the ballgame a night ago. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Two out with the man at first. Yelich is running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. A good first inning of work for Adam Wainwright. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. Tom Kohler will get the ball to pitch against these guys, and he'll be given the task of really focusing on keeping these guys off the base paths. That means to be successful, he's got to focus on keeping the ball in the strike zone and avoiding the unnecessary walks. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Matt Holliday will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he misses again, 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And this is hit hard on the ground towards short, and that'll find its way past for a call for a base hit.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Matt Carpenter will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, that's 2 batters and 2 hard-hit singles to start the bottom of the first. They are showing they are absolutely locked in on this guy.
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Holliday off a second, now the pitch. But this is speared by the first baseman, and he'll step on the bag himself for the double play.
Hey, a little DIY play right there. You know what DIY is, EK? Do it yourself. You see him spear that thing and just take it right to the bag for the unassisted double play.
Nate Walker will dig in now. And he's come through in many a situation like this, currently 4th in the National League RBI race. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And there are the league leaders in RBIs that we referenced a moment ago. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
That's the beauty of having an open base. You can work that pitch off the plate and try and get him to chase, and it worked out there.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Garrett Jones will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Jammed him a little here as this is hit softly to the left side. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. And he continues to hit the ball well as that'll push his hitting streak up to 7 games now. Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Keep that runner off second base.
First pitch to him. And this is fouled back and out of play. And Saltalamacchia swings right through that one as he's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. Now this pitch is stroked into right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Good start to the inning here as back-to-back singles have him in a good position to push across that first run of the afternoon.
Brian Bogusevic steps in now. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
There you go.
Swing and a miss on the sinker. A ball and a strike.
Much better sinker there. I think that's the one he wanted to throw to start the at-bat.
All right, Cardinals, let's go, St. Louis.
A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back easily. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. None out, runners at first and second. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Ty Wigginton will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Now the double steal is on here. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he struck him out.
Yeah, and he's been able to turn this inning around after back-to-back hits got this thing started. He's responded with 2 strikeouts, and here's the last one. Just a good job of bouncing back and not pitching tight out there.
Jeff Baker will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2.
Come on now!
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Number 16 will make his way in now. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's game.
16.
Come on, Cardinals!
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And there's ball 1. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Now here's a line drive that will make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single.
Batting 6. First baseman, Matt Adams.
Matt Adams will get his first shot at it here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Just overmatched him there.
Nobody out, runner on first. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
2 times now he's painted that fastball in the outside corner. Now you got to worry about seeing that pitch for a 3rd time.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
How about that sequence right there? Fastball, fastball, and fastball again. No surprise what he's featuring out there today. Just straight hard stuff. And he gets the 3-pitch see you later.
Yadier Molina will stand in for the first time now, looking to keep that hot streak going as he's been hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games.
Come on, Cardinals!
Here we go.
Fouled back. Runner goes for second, and this is right by Saltalamacchia to the backstop, and no throw as he'll just hang on to it.
That's a great pitch to run on there. The ball's over in the other batter's box. You see a nice job behind the plate to slide those feet and get into a V to knock the ball down, but no way to throw a guy out after that.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Too high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Now a pickoff play at second. Don't want to forget about him. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
You think of all the foul tips, bumps, and bruises that a catcher takes over the course of a season. For him to put up offensive numbers on top of that, especially now that he's been doing it for a few years, wow.
John Jay will take his first cuts of the ball game here. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Come on, let's get a hit.
And this is going to be a foul ball. jammed him a little here as this is hit softly to the left side. And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
Wow, well, there you go. Just more of the same right here. You know, one of the hallmarks of this winning streak is that they've been able to get on the board first quite a bit. And they keep it going here as he drives in the run to make it 1-0.
Adam Wainwright will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with one man out. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one.
And he's probably a little bit upset with himself for giving up that early run, but he really reached back for something extra right there.
And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. And did he square around? No, it's ball one.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And he pulls this one back in time, 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Still showing bunt with 2 strikes, but he pulls it back, 3-2.
And you got a guy up there trying to give you an out. And the last thing you want to do is walk him to put him on base for free.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
2 men on, 2 out, and here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. Swinging is Holliday as this one's on the ground to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Cards forced to settle for 1. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Marlins 0. Tom Kohler will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Let's win, Cardinals!
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Donovan Solano will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. Two gone now here in the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in fourth place in that department in the National League. So bases are empty here with two gone. And here's the table setter, Rafael Furcal. In there, no balls and a strike.
And even with two outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And no swing, apparently, ball one.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early, and that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and two gone here in the inning.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. But he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that. Most likely an infield single.
The left fielder, number 21, Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
Let's go, Cardinals.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. Two away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
A runner on first with two away. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at one. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Marlins leave one. It remains 1-0. Matt Carpenter will come up now to kick off their half of the third. Seems like the hits have been coming fast and furious, EK, but not the runs.
Yeah, you figure if you get 5 hits in 2 innings, you're doing all right for yourselves. But like you said, they've only got 1 run to show for those 5 hits, so they'll need to capitalize a little better.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Saltalamacchia is out of the crouch, and he stays with it for route number 1.
I don't know, 2-pitch here, he knows he's got to protect, and that's sort of a defensive hack there, just trying to make contact, and the result, an easy pop-up.
Michael Lee will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch on the way. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Yelich is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2.
Yeah, and this ball was hit pretty well, but it was always going to stay in the ballpark. And you see the left fielder just drift back and make the play on the warning track.
Nate Walker will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Get a hit. Come on.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Come on, Cardinals.
Pitch on the way. And he's fallen behind now. 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting, number 16.
Number 16 will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tried to backdoor him with another breaking pitch right there, and they're staying away from the fastball so far, at least in this at-bat.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they're on top 1-0. Garrett Jones will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
First baseman, Garrett Jones.
Come on now, let's get that right here.
Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Get the K.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Jared Saltalamacchia. Comes with the cutter, but this is hit high in the air out to left field. Settling under it is Holiday to make the catch, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Marlins, center fielder
Brian Bogusevic will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Are you crazy, bro?
Look out, 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. In there, 2-2.
Hard to believe he'd let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Got him. Miami down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Matt Adams will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck.
Matt Adams.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Let's go, Redbirds!
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Come on, Cardinals, come on!
Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Here we go!
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Here we go!
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Another 2-2 offering. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Yadier Molina will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Line foul up and over the Cardinal dugout. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Not kidding.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with one away.
John Jay will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Down and away, ball 1. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets the strikeout.
Adam Wainwright will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. And here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. In the dirt, but Saltalamacchia is there to smother it. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And this is fouled straight back. He waits, now the pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Matt Holliday will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Ty Wigginton will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
For Miami, right fielder Ty Wigginton.
And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
That's toward the gap in right center, and he may get himself extra bases here to start the inning. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and he'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
Jeff Baker will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Well, for Wigginton, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees, and you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. Oh, and that drills him on the mound as it veers off towards short. And they wind up getting the out at first, although the other runner does move up 90 feet to third. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Tom Kohler will stand in with a golden chance here to help himself out with a runner at third.
And he knows this is a definite strikeout situation. So the big key here is, at the very least, find a pitch you can put in play.
And first pitch swinging as this is bounced on the ground towards short. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Manufactured run right there. You get the double to start the inning off, and then it's all about get him over and get him in. And 2 straight ground outs do that job.
Donovan Solano will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. First pitch coming from Wainwright. And that misses inside 1-0.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
Got him reaching there as this is fouled off to the right, and it's 1-1. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Rafael Furcal would be next. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And Holiday will make the catch, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. Matt Carpenter will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats.
Matt Carpenter.
First offering on the way. And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. Yelich is there, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the 5th.
Well, any time you can retire this guy, that's good. Anytime you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And anytime you can do it on 1 pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
Michael Lee will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Wigginton is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting.
Nate Walker will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch coming. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I'm no pitching coach, but I can see that shoulder starting to fly open a little. That ball's really taken off on him.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Rafael Furcal will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Shortstop, Rafael Furcal.
Here's the first offering. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. And this ball will be chopped foul. Another 0-2 now from Wainwright. And they'll try another curveball there, but this one misses. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Christian Yelich will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You could see him just basically jumping at that first pitch. He pulls it into right field for a solid base hit.
Garrett Jones will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
The 1-2 from Wainwright. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And Holiday's going to have to get this one in off the wall out there. Now the tag by Molina, but it comes too late. He's in there to score.
Give that runner credit from first base. Sometimes on a deep fly ball like that, you get caught up either going into a home run trot too early or waiting up to see if the ball would be caught. But he had his head down the whole way, and he's going to come all the way around to score.
Jared Saltalamacchia will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Right there for strike 1. For Jones, he's credited with double number 11 so far this year. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Wainwright with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
It seems like these guys have had a difficult time squaring up the baseball against him so far. Here's another one that's just a simple soft liner. They don't come a whole lot easier than that.
Brian Bogusevic will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
The 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
2 out here and a runner at second. A wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker. 2-1.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Now a ball hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
That's all about picking up your teammate there. The guy before him pops up and can't get the run home, so he's up there saying, hey, don't worry, I got it. He knocks in the 2-out RBI.
Ty Wigginton will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down, and they're starting to get into some better counts to hit, and that works.
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt is not going to work out as they put the tag on him to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Marlins lead it 3. Number 16 will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far.
St. Louis, second baseman, number 16.
Now the first pitch. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Boy, that's just one of those fluky plays right there. He gets a late break off the mound because he's concerned about the business end of that bat, and who wouldn't be? And they wind up not being able to get an out on that play.
Matt Adams will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. You know, remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game.
What was that? Here we go.
Now a fastball driven the other way out to deep left field. And that ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season. And the Redbirds have drawn even now at 3-3.
Well, he was 0 for 2 at 2 strikeouts coming into the at-bat, but he takes out some frustrations on that swing. He got every bit of that one.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in his head tonight, but will depart here. Henry Rodriguez will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 63, Henry Rodriguez.
Yadier Molina will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. First pitch to him. Ball 1. Line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And that's a loud out number one.
Well, this is just kind of a little soft humpback liner, and these look like the easiest plays in the world, but Eric will tell you, sometimes a ball can knuckle on you a little bit. It didn't happen to him right there, and that's an easy play.
John Jay will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And that's in there for strike one.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number two.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen. He just reared back and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that four-seamer right by the guy.
Alan Craig is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
Alan Craig.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Wigginton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Tight one on our hands, all tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Randy Choate will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Randy Choate.
Ty Wigginton will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Right fielder, Ty Wigginton.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Hit hard, but foul. Ready with another 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And that's what I'd call an intelligent at-bat. It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls a strike zone. He's got himself a leadoff walk.
Jeff Baker will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up.
Come on, guys.
First pitch on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
And there he goes towards second. That's hard hit back up the middle. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Giancarlo Stanton will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
27, Giancarlo Stanton.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
Let's get him down right here.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. What a stop! From a knee, he gets him with a little help from the scoop at first. A nice play on both ends there.
Boy, there's that outstanding range on display right here. This ball's headed for center field, but he's able to dive to his left to get it, and then look how quickly he gets rid of the ball. That is so well done right there.
Donovan Solano will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Runner away from third, now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. And it misses. 3-1 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Line hard into left. Holiday is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. 1 left for Miami. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Carter Capps will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Carter Capps.
Matt Holliday will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. And he lays off there, 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
One pitch on the way. 2-1. Swinging a tapper out in front. And a rather easy 1st out.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Matt Carpenter will stand in. He flew out his last time up. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Up with it is Furcaw. Throw on to the first baseman. Jones is in time. 2 away now.
I really couldn't ask for much more out of a 7th inning guy. He's come in, throwing a bunch of strikes, and he's got 2 quick outs to show for it here with the score still tied.
Michael Lee will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Here we go, Michael.
Now here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that strike zone looks like it's tightening up a bit.
Come on, make it count.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Whoa, here comes the fat kid.
And here's a swing, and another chance out there at short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still tied 3-3. Jaime Garcia will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Jaime Garcia. Hitting off for the Marlins. Shortstop, Rafael Furcaw.
Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a shot to third. And that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Come on, a little love here.
The left fielder, number 21, Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground back up the box. There's one. On to first, a double play.
Well, that's the absolute definition of a pitcher's pitch right here, especially in a double play situation. I mean, not only is this pitch down, I don't even think it's in the strike zone, and that's an easy double play.
Garrett Jones will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Oh, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. And Holiday will make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Nate Walker will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
The shortstop, Nate Walker.
And here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Now here it comes. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys 3 base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that bunt.
Johnny Peralta come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ball 2.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Count. The pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
And you know, there are times in a game when you just have to challenge somebody. Like it or not, I think this is one of those times.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. You better be taking 3-0 after he walked the previous guy.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Number 40, Michael Dunn.
Matt Adams will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
2-0.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Short lead from second. Now the pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Pickoff move to second, and he's back standing. And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Yeah, that one hurts. He might be in just to face this one guy, so to come right in, put him on base, that doesn't help the cause at all.
Yadier Molina will step in with a full house out there in what may be the pivotal at-bat of this game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a swing and a ground ball. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery is too late at first, and the run is in to score. Carlos Marmol will be summoned into the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases are loaded with nobody out. John Jay will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so he probably won't be working the corners.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Oh, here's a hard hit ball. That'll get down into left center field. That's a base hit. And the second run will score as they open things up a bit now, 6-3.
Oh, and a crucial at-bat right there. And that's what they call delivering when the pressure's on, as they play 2 more here and move that lead to 3 now.
Peter Borges will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Infield a double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
He might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Three runs already home here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
A.J. Ramos will be summoned into the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases are loaded with nobody out. Matt Holliday will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
And with the bases loaded, why not take one for the team right there and let that pitch hit you? It could have been a run.
And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with one swing.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
I don't think that's where you want to leave that pitch with a couple guys in scoring position. That had a little hang to it. He's lucky that that thing wasn't hit hard.
And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away.
Well, this is definitely a rough spot to get thrown into a ball game. Bases loaded, nobody out, but he's up to the task here and gets a huge first out here on the strikeout.
Matt Carpenter will have a shot to really put this one out of reach now with the bases loaded. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And now you can go for 2 up the middle here with 1 away. It's a little riskier, but it is an option.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Wow, a flip to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 15, Paul Lee.
Mark Ellis will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 3, Mark Ellis.
Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
Jared Satalamakia.
Fouled straight back. And, oh, you talk about getting a pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2. Fouled back. Now a ball lined to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the leadoff man does his job here to start the ninth.
All knuckleballs all the time in this at-bat. Finally, he figures he's got a pretty good read on this last one, and he squares it up nicely.
Brian Bogusevic will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And a high strike there, 0-1. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as we head toward the All-Star break, you can see he's on top of the NL in that category. Ty Wigginton will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ballgame.
Got him down, all right.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The victory would belong to Jaime Garcia if current form holds. Runners on first with 1 down.
Keep the runner from scoring.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Right down the chute that time. 1-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Jeff Baker will stand in as their last chance now. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
Well, here we go. Tack another one onto that winning streak. They've now got it up to 6 in a row. And that's not looking like this hot spell's going to end anytime soon.
offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 6-3. So long from St. Louis.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Marlins, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. A reminder that extra postgame Metrolink trains will be available outside the left field gates at the Busch Stadium station or up the street at the 8th and Pine station. Bus service on the 40 and 410X lines is located outside the stadium on 7th and 8th streets, while service on the 30 and 93 lines is available on Broadway and 4th streets.